you're getting married. God forbid comes to divorce. Like one day you want to get divorced. Where does Maki go? Hello everyone. Welcome to the first episode of Puppy Patrol. This is Neiman and this is a co-host of the show, Kale. We are about to pick up our first guest and then we gonna get on our Puppy Patrol ride. Ah, the excitement. The excitement when he saw Maki. That's Maki. Oh my God, look at the tail. Look at the excitement to see Maki. Look at the excitement to see. Oh my goodness. You're gonna say hi to Maki now. Well, hello.
Hello.
Hi, thank you for being our first guest of Puppy Patrol.
I'm so honored.
Can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, so my name is V. This is Maki. He is my puppy. And him. He is friends with Kale. They met.
He's my friend too.
Yep, and Neiman's friend.
Okay.
They met actually after Halloween, like shortly after Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
And we just met at Corner Park.
Yeah. And we've been friends ever since because our dogs made friends, right? So that's what made us friends. Tell me, how old is Maki?
Maki now is 7 months old.
7 months old, right? So he's still a baby, right?
Yep.
Kale is about to turn 2. So there's definitely that gap in the age where Kale is trying to be a little bit of a bully, right?
Yes.
But they made it work. And as I said, you were so sweet about it. And like, it was just like barking a little bit, but now they're like brothers. So that's awesome. Something big, it's coming up for Maki on Monday.
Ooh,
right?
Yes.
You decided to neuter him, right?
Yes.
How did you make the decision?
Honestly, I thought about his health. And I'm also not interested in breeding the dog either. So I just figured that it would be best for him to just also possibly live longer and just spend more time with me.
I know that they can actually live longer and like they have way less risk of like getting cancer and things like that.
Yes.
So that's what I did for Kale as well. Maki, good luck on the surgery on Monday. We're gonna keep you updated on how that went, okay? But yeah, Kale's was painful. I mean, they're boys. They recover so quickly, but I did cry a little bit. But I'm sure, Maki is a strong boy.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
So, no, I feel you. When they gave him back, like, because he was under anesthesia, like, I cried so much.
Did you watch YouTube videos like I did, though?
No.
Oh my
I'm
God.
not gonna be doing
I'm
that.
traumatized.
I'm not gonna be, I did not, but, like, I just didn't know, like, they gave him back and he was, like, still asleep because of the... What did you watch? Why would you do that?
Because I was concerned. I wanted to know what the procedure looked like. Yes.
Oh my God.
I think I traumatized myself.
No. Yeah. It just like, I also was making a decision like you, was like reviewing everything, not YouTube videos, but reading so much about it because it was very important for me that I know, like everybody told me, oh, you should neuter your dog. I adopted him, so he came with adoption contract, and adoption contract said that I actually have to neuter him, right? But I was like, it was so funny because I was saying to the person I adopted him from, like, oh, I'm considering neutering him, and she was like, considering? It's in your adoption contract. And I was like, I signed that like this without caring what it is say. I just saw him and I was like, give me Kale, right? So in my adoption contract, it actually even said that I'm obligated to neuter him, but like I signed that contract to be saying like, I give you my car, my house, my life, my business, everything, but like I just didn't even read that. I signed it so easily because like I really wanted Kale. Tell me this, is your dog your child?
Yes, he is my absolute baby. I think the longest I've ever been without him is 5 whole days, but I just couldn't deal. Good thing where we boarded him, they did have webcams, but we were checking every single day. It was crazy.
Oh my God, how was that for you separating from him?
I didn't know. Well, I thought, okay, this is gonna be just fine. I'm going to be with my friends and family. My dog is well taken care of, but I kept thinking about him, and I was worried that he was gonna be all alone. Is he making friends? Is he scared? Is he sleeping? Is he eating? Like all those things.
Okay, I have another question. Would you say that you love him more than certain, not all, but certain family members?
I think so. I would say so.
I would say so. That for Kale too. They're family, and it's so weird. I say I did not know love before him. Like I love him the most. Okay, tell me. When you got him first, right? And he got to the house and everything, he was just a baby, right?
Yes.
Was he having accidents in the house?
Oh my gosh, the minute he got into the house, he was so worried about just where he was, and immediately when he stepped in, he peed on the floor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Who cleaned it up?
I had to.
Okay, so
Maki, I would say, is more my dog than my fiance's. Even though we share the responsibility, but Maki definitely is more fond of me.
Okay.
So that's fun. That also becomes my more responsibility. I spend more time with him, and I'm always picking up after him.
You see, my husband would disagree, but I also think that Kale is absolutely 1000% my child. Okay, we do well. Julian is pretty attached with Kale too, but I do have another question. You say now, like you're getting married, right?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So you're getting married. God forbid comes to divorce. Like one day you want to get divorced. Where does Maki go?
He's coming with me. He's coming with me.
Okay, you see, I now love my husband, so I feel like we would definitely share the responsibilities, because I could not put a Kale away from Julian, because he does love him so much. But if I'm divorcing, I'm gonna probably hate him at that point, so I'm gonna be like, no. Kale is going with
full
me.
Full custody.
He's my dog. Tell me about Maki, and tell me how jealous Maki is. Like, is he jealous of your fiance if you're like cuddling with him and like giving him a little? Does he sleep with you? Tell me that.
No, actually, Maki sleeps right beside us in his own bed, but he does not sleep in bed with us.
How did you achieve that? Kale sleeps. Kale needs to be touched physically, like while asleep. That's why, like, I sometimes wake up with a pain in my back, because like I don't want to move throughout the sleep, because like I'm constantly scared. Oh my God, am I gonna hurt him? Am I do something that I'm not supposed to? So like I'm always trying to be so careful. How did you achieve that he sleeps bed next to?
We started day one. We just kind of put him in his little bed, and he got really comfortable because he also found us to be like strangers. So he was kind of getting used to us. But then now he's very used to having his own bed. He's also not a very good cuddler. I don't know if you've seen, he's kind of fidgety right now.
I know.
He's not a lap dog whatsoever. So he doesn't want to be around us too often, and I think it's because he has such thick coat and he gets warm easily.
Oh yeah. This is not a problem with this dude. That's why I put him jacket during the winter, because I'm like, he gets cold easily. That's maybe why he's so attached to us too. So yeah, he sleeps away, so he doesn't show any jealousy if you're cuddling with Brett. Your fiance's name is Brett, right?
Yes.
So when you're cuddling with Brett, Maki does not show any jealousy?
No. I think he was just curious, like, what are they doing?
Kale wants to be a part of it. He was like, I want to cuddle there. Like, what's going on? Like, so somebody's giving love and it's not to me. So yeah, okay, well then you're lucky on that level, so I don't have to ask you if that's affecting your sex life.
No, not at all. Not at all. I think he runs out of the room.
Oh my God. So good. Maki, you're so cute.
No.
You're so cute. Maki's not really trusting other strangers, right? Like Kale's like, oh, hi, like, let me, kiss you. And look, oh my God, he's giving me kisses.
Oh, yes, this took a while for you, right? Your bond with Maki.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I wanted to pet him so badly, but Maki was running away with me. But you see, I made it, and now we're giving kisses. And like, he's like, oh, I'm a little bit jealous, but not too jealous. He's getting used to Maki, which is such a great sign. And tell me about what is my main struggle with my dog is he wants to eat everything I eat. We just never set up those boundaries. I'm like believing that you should not train your dog on anything. He should just be free spirit to do whatever he wants, and that's pretty much what Kale does. He's a free spirit. So my question would be for you, like, are you able to eat and like Maki not asking your food off your plate?
No, I am not. He is definitely a beggar, and he will sit there, wiggle his little butt until he gets something. But a lot of my food does contain allium, so I can't give it to him. So once we finish, we do give him a nice treat.
Yeah, what I try to do is like I prepare carrots or something, and like I'm tricking him into that's what I'm eating, right?
Yes.
So yeah, that's perfect. So how he believes that like, oh, I'm eating what daddy's eating too. But you know, like we share a lot of food because I'm so lucky. He eats a lot of fruits and veggies. Like what does Maki like fruits and veggies?
You know, the first time he had a carrot was with Kale.
Aww.
Because he saw Kale eating, he was like, I want a carrot now. Yeah. Otherwise, I gave him a carrot. He smelled it and he was like, well, that's not me.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well,
what are you doing?
You know, the other night I actually for just a couple hours babysitted Maki, and while he's so attached to you and he loves you so much, and he was just like looking for where you are. But like when we were managed to play and like me throwing the ball and the toys, I think they had a lot of fun. But I told you, Kale did not want a food till Maki started eating. And then when Maki started eating, he's like, oh, I want that now too. So like they're definitely learning from each other. And I would just want to take this moment to, in name of the Kale and me, to thank for the Maki and your friendship. Because you guys are so amazing and we just love having you to the park. And now we're almost arriving, and for the next thing I'm just gonna show you how they play out there. Thank you for being our guests.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for sharing a little bit more about Maki.